This is just a quick vlog on, well, a couple of vlogs to make really. One is, one's about GTLDs, so I've just had a look at the new GTLDs that have been bought this month. And there's been some proper peaches bought for next to nothing. Next to nothing, cheap as chips. Because no one knows they exist. But it's a bit of a tech waffle, because I've just had, this is the likes of Amazon, Google, whatever, yeah, Facebook, whatever you call it, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Apple. They haven't even started to make money. They haven't even started, right? Because to get to as big as where they are now, the founders, the co-founders, our founders, are worth 50, 100 billion pound plus. You have to excuse the background noise because there is some, but they've had to leverage against their company to get as big as they are now. Yeah, but now they've got the personal wealth. Like but they don't. Some of them, like you think, like Bill Gates only owns about 1% of Microsoft, not a lot, but he's still one of the richest in the world. Amazon owns about 10%, Jeff Bezos owns about 10, 11%, something like 10%. Facebook Zuckerberg owns about 11% approximately, roughly, of Facebook. Because they've had to leverage to get as big as they are to go as fast as they want to start off. But now they'll be able to buy the tech venture startups, cash, 100% owned. And when they do well, the money that these tech giants will earn in about next 10, 20 years, be off the scale, proper off the scale. It will. It's like there's things that there's still important tech startups that need to be bought, and there's, even at the prices they're at, they're going to be, because tech startups are increasing in value, because tech startups are actually increasing so fast in value, just tech startups now come from nowhere, worth 10, 20 billion, quite quickly. So there's the tech giants that already exist, like your Amazon, your Facebook, right? There's only a window where they've got to buy these tech giants, these new tech startups, before they become too expensive, too quickly. But they'll be able to do it from their own money, not financed money. Which means they'll own more of these new tech startups themselves, without having to leverage their existing tech giant startups to raise the cash for it. Which means, as the new tech startups become successful, they will make more and more and more and more money by doing not a lot, but just simply owning more of the company. The new tech startups that they make. And they are trillion-dollar companies. Trillion-dollar companies. And they're only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and the tech startups they buy will get bigger and bigger and bigger. And all that will happen then is countries will get more and more annoyed because they don't know how to work out how to fund or found a tech giant startup. And all that will happen is that they'll get so annoyed, and they'll say, we're going to find this tech giant for this many billion, and this tech giant for that many billion, and we're going to find this, and we're going to find them, and we're going to find everyone else. Because they can't work out how to fund a tech giant and how to found a tech giant. They don't understand the internet, and the tech giants do. That's the problem you're going to have. But there you go. Excuse all the background noise that there was loads. But that's it. But tech giants, the the founders, like your Zuckerbergs, Larry Page, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, they haven't even started to make money. Especially when you think how young Zuckerberg is. He's got another 30 odd years yet, hasn't he? With $1 trillion company. It doesn't bear thinking about what he can own if he buys it. If he buys the tech startups. And yet the high streets still have a future. There you go, that's that. Yeah, that's tech stuff. Yeah. And and all these tech startup is having the ability to code your startup, and the concept, the idea, and then be able to buy the website address of the perfect brand.com, oneword.com, or 2keyword.com, brand, and then whatever it is, 2keyword.com of your concept. That's it, and then build your concept on that brand, on that website address. That's all they've done. They've just done it and mastered it. The advertising part, eventually the advertising dollars funds the concept, but not initially, which is why they've got to actually leverage and get funding rounds all the way through until they can get, then it starts making its own money. But until it does, they've got to get funding rounds to actually get other people to invest in it. But that's only now. Next time, or in the future, they will have that much money, they won't need to actually get funding rounds, and they just be able to self-finance it. Any venture they want to fund. Well, it says everything when you've got two of the three richest people in the world own their own spaceship companies. That's tech, isn't it? And can self-fund any space mission they want. Easy, isn't it? Adios.